Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend look at the top strong week trades that I'm tracking. And I'm running a little late tonight. It's been a busy weekend, but we'll get right into it. Trading has already began for early Monday morning, and where we left off on Friday, we see the yen has captured the #1 position. It had been flirting with that spot for a while. As you can see, it had been the #2 most of the week, and then finally took over #1 on Friday, so we'll be watching for continuing yen strength. Now let's look at some of the trades that I've been tracking. We're only going to look at 4 of them as we're running a little late tonight, and we'll start with the euro US dollar, and this is that head and shoulders trade that we've been watching, and it started out really great a couple weeks ago when you had the trend line when we had the neckline break, but then it reversed on us on actually on Wednesday. You had that big reversal candle up. It kind of temporarily nullified this trade, but then the very next day you get a pin bar reversal to the downside. You can see we're moving lower right now. This is early trading today, this little candle here, and it looks like it's trying to make another run at that neckline again. So if this reversal took you out of the trade, a break of this neckline might be a good re-entry point. So we'll be watching for that as we see if this thing can still play out for us. And next we're going to look at some of the top strong week trades. We'll start with the newest one, which is New Zealand yen. And there it is. Okay, New Zealand yen. This is going to be our entry point for tracking this one. We had the big down candle on Friday. I usually don't let these big candles worry me too much because our strong week trades always seem to work out. If you look at the previous time this was a strong week trade, we had the big candle got us into it. We did get a pullback, but it came through for us and gave us 131 pips at its lowest point. And actually, if you back this thing out a little bit, this pair has given us three strong week trades this year. 2 of them to the downside and 1 of them to the upside, and 2 of them were over 200 pips. So watch for this one and see if it can keep that trend, that streak going. The other 2 I'm going to look at are the most recent strong week trades, which is the euro New Zealand. These are still very much in play. Okay, so here's our euro New Zealand. And this one actually became a strong week trade way back on the 10th of August, and we've had a couple peaks and pullbacks. We had a peak of 680 pips. We had the pullback, and then it ran up to 1,200 pips. We had the pullback, and then this week we broke higher. Actually, we broke higher on Friday, and this trade is now up a total of 1,400 pips from its entry point. So we'll keep an eye on that. Little red candle so far today. We did have a pretty good upper shadow, so no surprise that we would start out the new week with a little bit of a down move, but I would look for, once this down move completes, that we head up to new highs. And the last one I'm going to look at is the New Zealand US dollar. Same situation here. You know, this was our entry point back here, and it reversed on us, headed down. We were up a bit over 200 pips here. Then we had the pullback, but then you can see for the last week and a half or so, it's just been straight down. And on Friday, we went down and hit some new lows, which is a new high pip total for us of 289 pips on this trade. So this is still an active trade, and we will watch for it to continue to move lower in the coming week. And that's what I have for you. Holiday weekend coming up. Actually, it's a holiday week for us here in the U.S. coming up with Thanksgiving and everything. So I will be in and out. Not sure exactly if it's going to change my schedule as far as getting a video out this weekend, but if it does, I will put a note in my thread at Baby Pips, and hopefully everyone had a great weekend, and I will catch you later.